Dead in Hip Hop DE365. You already know what it is, man. Another day, another review. It's your boy FIFA 24/7 here with Kenneth B. Inge. And today we're talking about another older rapper. I'm not gonna be disrespectful anymore because my ass is old myself. AZ, truth be told. The last one we did was Busta Rhymes, and we talked about some of the OGs of hip hop, you know, still being or still creating content. And I wouldn't say, Ken, that AZ was trying to be relevant in a sense of trying to like grab like newer artists or more modern sounds and stuff like that. This is where I'm gonna start this one, Ken. His voice is a distraction, is a detractor for me in terms of listening to this project. And obviously that's not something that he can fix. He did have a couple of moments on here. Like I do like the track The GOAT. I know that's a Biggie song. I can't fucking, you know, me and names and shit, but I do like that the hi-hats, you know what I'm saying? That's the Biggie shit. I thought that was cool. Go Time with Pharoah Monch, I did like that. But we'll start at the features, Ken, as we typically do, with Pharoah Monch and Fat Joe and Moo Fresh. Never heard of Moo Fresh.
Me either.
But I will give the features a B. A very solid B. Never heard of Moo Fresh. I thought Moo Fresh was cool. Pharoah Monch was dope. Fat Joe, surprisingly, was good. And I think on that track, Ken, it shows the difference of AZ and modern. Where Fat Joe wasn't trying to do nothing crazy, but Fat Joe sounded relevant. Fat Joe sounded 2024. And it's not like it was his rhyme style, his rhyme pattern. It was just him. You could tell just by Fat Joe's aura, he's still in tune with hip hop, where AZ's aura don't feel like he's still in tune with. AZ feels like he's still stuck in 96.
Damn. I did like the features. I think Moo Fresh, I don't know who that was, but I was like, okay, I'll be interested to see what else they got. But yeah, Pharoah. But yeah, I'm with you with Fat Joe. Fat Joe, I'm not a big Fat Joe fan, but I think he sounded good. He definitely fit right in on this particular album and that song and that beat and everything like that. I think it was a good song to reach out and get him on. So yeah, I think the features are very, very solid on here. It's only 3, but yeah, I think I'm good with a B on the features.
Yeah. The production, Ken, not a fan. Overall, I would have to give the production about a C. And part of it is AZ, because like the song, The Reintroduction, when I heard that, I was like, oh, this is interesting. But when he started rapping, I'm like, okay, I'm disinterested. I feel like that's something that like you give the J and it's like, oh shit, like nigga, Jay killed that. Let me think of another. I don't know. Jay-Z's the first person that comes to mind, but I'm just, and I don't want to penalize the production because of AZ, but I got to, because it's together. It's supposed to be peanut butter and jelly, but I just got a lot of peanut butter.
I love I like the production on here. Reintroduction,
really?
Don't Go Astray, Amazing, Still Got It was a good one. The beat on the GOAT was good. I think the production actually is the strong suit of this album. Ooh, This Is Why. Man, I think he picked some really good beats, bro. I really do.
I don't disagree that the highlight of the album is the production. Okay, let me not be mean. I'll give it a C+. I'll bump it up a little bit. I'll get. Okay, let me take the subjection out. Let me be objective.
Nah, be subjective. That's what we do. We're here to talk about how we feel.
True. And I still feel that AZ to me just didn't bring the beats to life. The beats are the highlight. The production is honestly a B, but I'm gonna still stick at a C plus because of AZ on it. Because Still Got It is dope. But you know what though, Ken? It's like I feel like this is where AZ fucked up. I think AZ could have tapped into the newer niggas that rap like they were still back then. Go get Benny on that. Go get Benny on Still Got It. Then it's like, oh, wait, hold on. Now we cooking with grease. But you know what I'm saying? Like all you hear is and the grease is cold, bro. Like ain't no chicken frying on that. You ain't cooking nothing on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like the beats are there and he don't sound horrible, but he didn't give it life though. Like the album don't have life to me.
I think when you said that, I think that accurately describes what's going on here. I think AZ's rhyming is fine. Mm-hmm. You know, I think his flow is fine. You know, he's gonna. I feel like he'll always be able to deliver there, lyrically and stuff like that. I think the performance part of it, though, where you as a rapper breathing life into the beats, you know, I think. It's probably where the issue falls with this album. You know, overall, I don't think it's a bad album. I think I like the beats. We only have a couple of features, but then out of 11 tracks, you know, maybe with one intro, we're left with AZ. You know, so out of 10 tracks, 7 of them are AZ. So it's like, what are you gonna do on like Still Got It and Reintroduction and Don't Go Astray and all this other stuff? While I don't think he was bad, it's just like, when I was driving, listening to this, I was like, do I really want to listen to AZ in 2024? I mean, absolutely no disrespect. I promise you I don't. But there was just something, there was a connection missing when it came to putting this on. And I was like, man, what is it? Because there are elements here that are really, really good, but there's something missing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is.
And I felt the same way, Ken. Like I'm listening, I'm like, okay, I can't call this trash because it's not trash, but it just feels disconnected. It feels like, you know, AZ's not a trash rapper, never has been, never will be. But it's like like you said, in 2024, it's like I have so many more options in this realm of hip hop. Why am I gonna put this on? You know what I'm saying? Because although Fat Joe sounded good, I'm not coming back to this for Fat Joe. Although Pharaoh sounded good, I'm not coming back for it for Pharaoh. It's like there was no highlight. Like this was an ugly football game. He won the game by 2. You know what I'm saying? Because the fucking field goal went wide right, but it's just like, okay. You know, and the game was 6-3, Ken. You know, it was 6-5 or some shit. Like it's just like, okay, you won, but it was ugly. But I can't even say like it was a classic. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't back and forth. It was just, you missed one less field goal than they did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you went out, you did your job, but you didn't. We're not talking about you on SportsCenter.
Not at all.
You know, on ESPN.
It's just a blip. Yeah. It was like, hey, this team won. All right, cool. Next team. Like that's all it was.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the Rapid Ken, I got to give him a C, and it's not because of lack of ability or anything like that. Like you said, it didn't breathe life. It wasn't. It didn't jump off the headphone. Like it's there's nothing that makes me want to come back to it.
I'm gonna give him a B. Just an OG to another OG.
That's what I'm about to say. OG sticking together, Ken. I feel you.
But overall, the project itself, even though I love the production, I think the project is probably a C plus C.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I just think it's just a very, it's somewhat lackluster to me. And I don't know. I hate to say that because, you know, I mess with AZ, but this is what we do, man. No politics, no BS. Yep. We call it like we see it, and this one just didn't do it. It didn't hit.
The seasoning didn't kick. You know what I'm saying? He added a little bit of seasoning, but Mumu Fresh, Pharaoh, and Fat Joe it's like the seasoning was a couple months old. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I could taste it, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, this shit's still kind of bland, my nigga. Like, where, to me, honestly, like, where's Benny? Where's Griselda? Where's Sky Zoo? Where's, nigga, like.
Benny would have been so good on This Is Why. Or, yes. Oh, my God, that beat is so good, bro.
I feel like, OGs now gotta tap into the generations beneath them to help them, because, okay, like prime example with Nas and Hit Boy. Nas doesn't have a lot of features, but Hit Boy, and let's be honest, look, AZ's nice, but nigga, you was never Nas. And you may at one point in time, niggas might have made the, hey, well, is AZ better than Nas? But you not Nas. Let's just point blank period, right? But Hit Boy gave Nas so much, and then a lot of the features that he did wind up putting on there is like, okay, the flavor is kicking. The flavor just wasn't kicking here, and I don't know who's part of the squad to be like, hey, you know what, man? Let's just go make this call to Benny. Let's go. Like there's some flavors that we can add to spice your shit up because you're not the main course no more.
Hit Boy found a way to make a modern album for old heads.
Yes.
That wasn't too old, that wasn't too new. It was just like right in that pocket, bro. Yep. It was just like right there. We're gonna put like I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna be right under here. Nas is gonna be the focus, and you're gonna be able to get good beats that you guys are gonna like. Nas gonna rap his ass off, and we're gonna just serve this shit up. He needs that.
He needs that. It's like Nas and Hit Boy hit a wormhole from 96 to 2024, and boom, and it's like, okay, cool, we here with it. But yeah, this project ain't do it for me, Ken. And hold on, let me look at something real quick. When he dropped, when was the last album he dropped? Because I know he dropped one relatively recent before this one. I don't even know.
Do or Die 2 was the last one. Yeah. And then it was Lost and Final Legendary.
Yeah, Do or Die 2.
He had been gone for kind of a minute.
2022, so 2 years. My only, and AZ, you may or may not be listening to this.
Yeah, Conway on that joint too. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. I ain't even listen to this shit.
I did. That's for another day. But AZ, somebody in your squad, whether it's your manager, somebody in there needs to tap some of the younger cats. And I don't mean a Coil Ray. I don't mean the baby. I don't no.
Yeah, don't do that busted shit.
No, don't do that busted shit. But you can go get Benny. You can I would love to hear like the cat, somebody that we're gonna review down the way. His name is Philippe with 2 3s in the middle. That nigga he would add some flavor to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's guys that would add flavor to this, man. And that's just where I am. It's not horrible. C is a passing grade, but it's bland, though. It feels a little bland. Just where I am. But you guys already know what it is, man. Another day, another review. We're done with this one. Tomorrow we'll be back with another one. Again, I threw you another gem. Philippe will be reviewed. I don't know how we came about him, but I don't know if he'll be next. But I know he's down the way. But we out. Peace.